The old world of 2023 had been destroyed by climate change and war. Only a few lucky people had survived, and they had rebuilt society from scratch. They had learned from the mistakes of the past and created a world that was sustainable and peaceful. But there was a cost to this paradise. The survivors had to live under constant surveillance, and their every move was controlled by a powerful government. They had no freedom or privacy, and their lives were miserable. The woman warned William and his son that if they didn't leave immediately, they would be arrested for being time travelers. Realizing that they had made a terrible mistake, William and his son got back into the time machine and returned to 2023. They had seen the future, and it wasn't all that it seemed. The world of 2050 may have been advanced and technologically superior, but it was also a world without freedom, a world that was controlled by an oppressive government. They had hoped to see a better world, a world without poverty and hunger, but instead they had found a world of misery and despair. But despite the darkness they had seen, William and his son were not discouraged. They knew that the future was not set in stone. They could still change the world for the better. They just needed to find a way. Back in their own time, they shared their story with the world. They told everyone what they had seen in the future and the impact it had on them. Their story was published in newspapers and broadcast on TV. People were shocked and horrified to learn the truth about the future. They realized that if they didn't change course, they would be headed for disaster. But there was hope. People began to organize and take action to solve the world's problems. They started recycling programs, renewable energy companies, and charities to help the poor. Slowly but surely, the world began to heal. And as the years went on, William and his son continued to work on new inventions that would make the world a better place. They never forgot the lessons they had learned in 2050, and they dedicated their lives to making sure that the future was bright for everyone. So if you're ever feeling down and think the world is hopeless, just remember the story of William and his son and the time machine that changed the future. With a little hope and a lot of hard work, we can all create a better world for ourselves and for future generations.